My name is Hannah, and I'm going to talk about my Irlen journey today. As I thought I would talk about it for Irlen Awareness Week. That's this week, the 19th to the 23rd of October. That is really exciting, but very different this year because what's going on worldwide. So very different this year. But I better carry on with my video. So my Irlen journey started in 2012, where I found out I had Irlen when I was in college, when I was struggling to copy from the board, as it was glary because it was like writing from the white and black board really didn't help me, and also with the flash lights beating down on me, it really didn't help either, as that's the trouble I have. Like and I was because of that I was blinking a lot too, and yeah, it was literally like causing me like problems with copying on the board. And when the sport worker noticed that I had a problem copying from the board, and got me an appointment to have an earning screening. That's the first step, where I went through everything, like the pumpkin picture and this cube with little squares in it, and that triggered me off. So that didn't really help me at all. And then went through the overlays to find which one was best. The best one for me was the Aqua. That really helped things. But of course, I didn't know about the Irlen filters to 2015. That's when I had the Irlen filter. Like I went for my second step for the Irlen filters. That came out as a blue. That was my first ever tint. And then that same year, I decided to get an article put into the paper, in my local paper, and I wanted to get it to Helen herself because I found out about her. Cause I found out she was, the founder of Irlen in America. So I decided to try and get it to her. That I got help with. That was amazing. I had a lovely email back from her saying, like, how amazing seeing that the article was, and how proud she was of me doing that. And then December 2015, I had my Irlen Ambassador certificate in the post. I was like, wow, this is just amazing. To be able to get that in the post. That was amazing, because I've been recognised as an Irlen Ambassador for raising, starting my awareness. So that was amazing. And then February had my second filters that I changed colours. And then again in the beginning of October 2016. And then I was invited to the Welsh Assembly by Jennifer Owen. That's also an Irlen Ambassador, because she raised awareness with her, like she talked about Irlen to her AM that wanted to get an event, hosted at the Welsh Assembly here in Wales, should I say Senedd. That turned out to be a very amazing event, and I was able to talk about my story on Irlen because I was told to do a speech, prepare a speech with Jennifer, and that was amazing. Be able to talk about Irlen, my story, and be part of an amazing event. And then I was told, March 2017, we're going to be going to Westminster. That was hosted by Jennifer's MP from America, and that turned out really well. All the MPs came in listening, and we talked about Irlen, our speeches again on our story about Irlen, and talk about Irlen, and it turned out really well. And then May 2017, I went up to Worcester because there was an Irlen event up there by Alan Penn, and I thought I would go to that. And it turned out really good. But Alan noticed that I was blinking a lot and I was very sensitive. And I noticed I did need to go and see my Irlen person for, to get retinted. But I decided to go and see him instead, and he came down to me in September, that same year, September, to see me, to get, to see what he could do to get me even better, and he did. I came out a grey, in 2 indigos, I think it was, and a purple. So I had 4 colours in my tint. And as soon as I had them, well, the difference, it was amazing. And then in the awareness week, I did a talk at my college, and the students attended, and all that, and a couple of few teachers and the lady that I've known since I was 16. How she thought it was an amazing event. That it was an amazing event. And then went up to Merthyr to be part of another event with Jennifer. That was to talk about our speeches about Irlen. And then in 2018, I was able to get I got Learner of the Year, so I was recognised Learner of the Year for Higher Education. How amazing I did! Here's my award. That was amazing. How everyone was really proud of me getting that. That was really amazing. And then I needed to go back to my tent, so I went up to Derby this time to see Alan up in his clinic up there, instead of him coming down to me. And even better, came out 9 colours. But yeah, I decided to go up because I was like new journey, go up somewhere different and try it out. So travelling up on my own, and yeah, it was successful. Got a great tint, and they came in just in time for my graduation. I did from my H&D in agriculture that I never think I would be able to do, but I did. That was amazing to be able to graduate and cope really well with it, because I had my new filters that helped me through it. And then the year later, I did a talk about Irlen in the job club I was part of, and I talked about did a presentation on it and what Irlen was and everything about Irlen itself, all the basic stuff that was easy to know about. And yeah, they were really proud, really aware then. And then I organised an event at my local church with Alan Penn that I talked about my journey of Irlen, or my experiences with Irlen, and then he talked more in depth. And then I went up to the Irlen conference in July 2019 that I went to the 4-day event. I went to the 2 days, so because the public were only were allowed on the 2 days. And because I went on the Wednesday, and then on the Saturday I met Helen properly and be part of the Irlen client talk. That was really successful. That I was so happy to be part of. It was amazing. And to talk about my experiences with Irlen, part of the Irlen client talk that I was asked to do. That was really amazing, and I did get emotional when I talked about my experiences. And Helen was there anyway to help me through it, and talked about as an ambassador what I've been part of and how amazing these events were. And also got a photo with Helen, as I was able to have a photo with her and Alan Penn. That was amazing, and thanks to her I'm able to get great tints, because Alan Penn was trained by her. So yeah, thanks for that. Thank to them, I'm able to experience better things. And then I went back up to Derby. Before I went up to Derby, my friend Bethan, that I never met before, only on Facebook, and talked to her in that way, but not face to face. That was amazing to for her to come down to Wales to see where I live, and then took her up to Derby to see Alan to get her tints done, and I had my tints done too. and I changed from 9 to 3 tints, and yeah, it was amazing, like to be able to get amazing tint and be able to read better was even better because before I like he was testing me out to see if the colours need changing. I think one needed taking like changing and put a new one, like a different colour in, and the difference straight away I read fluently, like clearly, without tripping up at all, and that was amazing. So, and then I had my new tints, and yeah, to be able to get them was amazing. Like how calm my brain felt, and I can't wait again soon. I'm hoping I can get I can just film myself reading again to like share. And hoping very soon then I'll have my new tints done soon. Hoping it's just all been delayed at the moment because of what's going on. And of course we're going into another lockdown here in Wales, so fingers crossed I can go for my own assessment. Fingers crossed, because I really want to feel calm again because I'm doing my course, my top-up degree at the moment. So hopefully I'll get them soon and able to experience Christmas calmly again. Because I like being calm with all the flashing lights and able to cope with all environments again. So yeah. And this week is going to be an amazing week because it's an awareness week. And I'm going to share this video on with everyone and on YouTube. Of course, it's on YouTube, and I'll link one of my other videos underneath this video too. So yeah, thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.